Hello students, welcome in chapter 11 conics. Students, today I continue our numerical related exercise 11.3. Question number 10. Yes, ellipse related. Find the standard equation of ellipse to related. First question 10. Vertex is given plus or minus 50 and focus given plus or minus 40. Students, vertex is on x-axis given. So plus or minus a0 plus or minus 50, a become 5, and focus plus or minus a0 on the x-axis. You known a is equal to 4 on x-axis means surely your drawing is a major axis along x-axis, confirm that, and focus is here y-axis x-axis. So mention here major axis on the x-axis. That's why I go to point number 3 formula. B square is equal to a square 1 minus e square. B square unknown, but that you multiply a square minus a square. What is a square? 5. A 4. 25 minus 16, it become 9. It means standard. Standard means center 0 0 equation of ellipse. It's that simple known x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. You're putting down all values. A square 5 means 25. B square 9 already. You not make the square again. It is b square. Now question 10. Now 11th one. Same is given. Just only vertices. 0 comma plus or minus 13. And foci 0 comma plus or minus 5. Students, here also simple. Focus on which axis? Y axis. And vertex 0 comma plus or minus b, 0 comma plus or minus 13, b become 13. And here focus 0 comma plus or minus b. You know the formula, b is equal to 5. But look at that here. Focus on y axis. So major axis on the y-axis. Here you plot the ellipse, then the directrix with related our 2 points, focus S. And that is your x-axis, students. So B and B known, mention just here major axis on the y-axis. That's why I create the formula number 3 again, this one. Here same as, but major axis on x-axis. Here y. B multiply inside that. So a square is equal to b square, b square. I have b square 13, but b 5. It is simple 169 minus 25. 144. And now b known, a known, students, here minus text, it is a square. So standard equation of ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. So does a square you known 144? Yes. But b square also known 13, 169 and is equal to 1. A square 144 by b square 13 square 169. Now moving ahead, question number after 11, the 12th one. It's very easy, yeah, students. Question number 12. Yes, vertex is given. Vertex plus or minus 60 in question number 12, and foci plus or minus 40. Yes, vertex 60. Focus on x-axis, major axis x-axis. So yes, students, vertex you just compare plus or minus a0 plus or minus 60, a becomes 6. Focus compare a0, 40, a become 4. Now major axis on x-axis. Plot the drawing, simple, that types, here y, here x, SS dash. Now mention major axis on the x-axis. That's why students, you will plot formula number 3. B square is equal to a square 1 minus e square. It is a square, a square. Now simple put it your value for a 6 and a 4. So 36 minus 16, it get 20. And both known. So last answer students, standard equation of ellipse x square by a square upon b square by b square is equal to 1 x square by a square. And students, you put down the both values. What the a square? 6, then 36, y square 20. That is your second equation also happily done. Now continue students, question 13. Similarly, slowly I going ahead. Question number now 13th one. So yes, point on major axis plus or minus 30 and vertex on minor axis. Point either vertex, it is same 0 comma plus or minus 2. Again repeat, point on major axis plus or minus 30 and the vertex on the minor axis 0 comma plus or minus 2. Students, are clearly known major axis lies on x-axis. This is on the x-axis. Means your drawing is this. That's your major axis points. 2 directrix. Here point is 30, minus 30, 0 2, 0 minus 2. So simple. Vertex on the major axis are plus or minus 30, but I know plus or minus a 0, a is 3. Same. Vertex on the minor axis is similarly students, minor axis points our 0 comma plus minus 2, but I write 0 comma plus minus b. B becomes 2. Now finally required equation of ellipse. Done. X square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. What the a square? 3 means 9. B 4, 2 square. And that become your simple way students. Answer done. Now 40. Same principle. Attach the values one by one. Question 14. Yes, now point on major axis given. I mean vertex on the major axis is that given 0 comma plus or minus root 5 and vertex on the minor axis plus or minus 1 0. Yes, major axis 0 comma plus or minus root 5 and minor axis. Students, here check again your major axis where belonging. Yes, on the y axis. Is your drawing is this y axis, here your minor x axis, and that's your ellipse. Simple way draw, and that point is regarding b dash given 0 comma root 5 minus root 5. Here a dash 1 comma 0 minus 1 comma 0. Clear? Now start the simple way answer. Yes, vertex on the major axis 0 comma plus minus b 0 comma plus minus root 5. B become root 5. B square is 5. Major axis along y axis. Now students, here on the y axis I just mentioned that Now after that, vertex on the minor axis means which axis? X axis is plus or minus a 0, but you have to given plus or minus 1 0. A become 1, a and b known, so a square become 1. Now required equation of ellipse, x square by a square plus y square by b square, putting down all values. A square is 1, b square is 5, and that the students your simple way, x square by 1 y square by 5 is your done. Now 15. Similarly, question number 15. Now 15 students, IMP questions for exam level. So tick mark in IMP questions. Yes, length of major axis, length of major axis 26, and focus, either foci given plus or minus 50. Yes, length of major axis 26. Students, focus given on x-axis, major axis x-axis. Here you can cover major axis on the x-axis. So focus you know plus or minus a comma 0 on first case. So students, a become 5, and if you measure axis x-axis, then what is the length of major axis? Yes, draw this figure. You easily judge what can I do here. In this case, available to a dash, focus s dash, y axis and x axis. This your major axis, a dash. Length of major axis a dash. You know that 2 modulus a 26, a become 13. Now formula number 3rd, b square is equal to a square 1 minus e square. Here a square minus a square, just I multiply inside. Now what is a square? 13, a 5, 169 minus 25, 144. B known, A known, so required equation of hyperbola, x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Now putting your both value, you will cover the answer. A 13 square 169, b 144, and that's the student simple way your answer done. Now question 16. Also very easily be going ahead in the parts of 16. Find equation of ellipse, but conditions are given. Length of minor axis. So does this also IMP question? Length of minor axis is that 16, and foci given 0 comma plus or minus 6. Length of minor axis 16 and foci 0 comma plus or minus 6. I again repeat, focus on y-axis, major axis on y-axis. Means here you are drawing on y-axis plotting. This your ellipse 0 6 0 minus 6. That's your 2 parts. B dash your major axis. Then what is the length of minor axis? It is 2a. Yes, this is the minor, a and a dash. So I just first compare to focus. Yes, foci 0 comma plus or minus 6 plus or minus b 6. Therefore major axis on the y axis. That's why minor axis, students, you will cover on the x axis. Now I start this one. Therefore length of minor axis. It's covered to given 16, but I will write down 2a. A become 8. Why 2a? Minor axis. That's the measure, but given here minor. Now a, b known, x known, major axis you known that y axis. So from formula a square is equal to, according to y axis measure, b square. 1 minus a square, it's 8 square. But b known, so b square minus b square. So 64. What's the b? 6. So 64 is equal to b square 36. B square become 100. And last write down, therefore required equation of ellipse x square by a square y square by b square is equal to 1, and putting down the values. What's the a square? 8, 64, and b square 100, and that's the cover. Simple way. Your answer is ellipse. Done. Now students, continue 17. Also IMP for exam level. That also asking in exam. Huh? 17. Yes, given that focus, easy sum now. Foci plus or minus 3, 0, but a become 4 on x-axis given. So students, my drawing is that on the x-axis, minus 3, 0, 3, 0, that become x-axis, y-axis. Simple. On x-axis, mention here major axis on the x-axis. So you just cover your focus points. Plus or minus 3, 0. I will write down plus or minus a 0. So a become 3. And from given a become 4. So students, a value, a known. Now formula number 3rd. Yes, you know that major axis x-axis, b square is equal to a square, 1 minus e square. It cover a square. Now what is a? 4. A 3. 16 minus 9. It becomes 7. B square is equal to 16 minus 9. So final done. Required equation of ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Put down the value. Yes, a square and b square you both known. A is 4, so 16. B square is 7. That much your little answer. Now continue 18 questions. Also, students, tick mark in the IMP list. Yes, find the equation of ellipse that B is 3, C become 4, and center 0, 0, and major axis, focus on the x-axis. Focus on the x-axis means conformly major axis x-axis, students. That will be here focus S. I already explained you A0 minus A0. But that another meaning is also C0. It is minus C0. That is C given. It means C is nothing. It is A. And B is, you know that 3. Very easy. Formula operate point number 3. So on the major axis, x-axis, here your directrix, students, x-axis and y-axis. Generally draw, roughly drawing. Now formula simple. Yes, b square is equal to a square, 1 minus e square, because e less than 1, e square less than 1. 1 minus a square more than 0. And now you know the value b 3. Yes, a square minus a square, it is 9. And what is the a? 4. So 9 is equal to a square 16. A square become 9 plus 16, it becomes 25. Therefore required equation of ellipse. Very easy answer, students. X square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. And put down the a square, 25. B square, yes, b is 3, but here I write down 3 square, it will be 9. Now 19 and 20, same pattern question start. Passing through some points given. Question number 19. Find equation of ellipse passing through P given and Q given. There is a 2 points given that passing through 3, 2 and 1, 6, and also given major axis on the y-axis, passing through 3, 2 and 1, 6. So very easy, students. Suppose required equation of ellipse, I will suggest x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Major axis on y-axis, so b more than a. That the conditions. Passing through on it p 3, 2, here put it. So x square by a square, y square by b square. So 9 by a square, 4 by b square. Statement 1. Same put it q 1, 6. So here 1 by a square, 36 by b square. Now students, anyhow you will define equation number 1 and 2. Here 36, I write down here 9 multiply. So solve 1 and 2. Here 9 multiply, then 36, 36 gone. 9 9s are 81, 9 4s are 36, 9 1s are 9. That is same. And minus, this cancel. So 80 by a square, it become 8. So students, a square become 80 by 8, which is 10. That 80 by 8 exactly 10. And first equation done. Now going ahead to parts B, find out the value to cover angle B. Very easy. I put it to value in the first. So from first, 9 by a square, 4 by b square, 1. But a square, you know students, it is 10. 4 by b square. So 4 by b square, 1 minus 9 by 10, it is 1 by 10. So b square is equal to 4 into 10, 40. Therefore required equation of ellipse, x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. And putting your down 1 by 1 values. What is the a square? A square is 10. B square 40, and check, b is higher than a, that is your major axis on y-axis. Now continue students. Question number 20 is also find the equation of ellipse that major axis on x-axis, yes, major axis on x-axis, and passing through only change. By passing through points given, one of the 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 3, 6, 2. Again check, 4, 3, 6, 2. Here apply same suggestions, but that a more than b. And here applying to 4, 3, and that is 6, 2. Other equations same derived to respectively 1 by 1. Okay, putting first 4, 3, I will check, and 6, 2. 4 put it, then 16, 3, then 9. Statement 1. And here 36 by a square plus 4 by b square Now anyhow you will derive these equations. I will check here 4 multiplying and 9. So solve 1 into here 4 multiply. So 16 4 the 64, 9 4 the 36, and 4 1s are 4. 4 multiply, 4 multiply, 4 multiply. Now 9 multiply. So 36 into 9, 36 b square, and here 9 minus minus minus. So does this cancel? It is minus 5. Here I just write down 36 into 9s. 9 6 are 54, 5 carry, 9 3s are 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 and 32, 324. So 64 minus 324 by a square, and also minus 64 taking the 0, here 2, 10, 12 minus 6 and 2, it become 260 but minus. So students, you getting value minus 260 by a square minus 5. So a square become 260 by 5. So surely you will cover 260 by 5. Yes, 52 I think. Yes, 5 2s are 10, 1 carry, and 5 5s are 25. 25 into 2, 1, 26. A square 52. Now, this a square 52, you putting first, either second. I will go to first. From 1, 16 by a square, 9 by b square, 1. So 16 by 52, 9 by b square. Students, here 4 4s are 16, 4 13s are 52. Yes, this cancel, and you derive easily value of b. Just to simplify on it, so my answer is 4 by 13 plus 9 by b square. So 9 by b square is equal to 1 minus 4 by 13. So how much? 13 minus 4, 9. My b square answer is 13. So required equation of ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Students, you just submit value of a and b. A square, you know that 52, b square 13, and that the students, you are easily, question number 20 is also done.